Okay, well, college students, listen up. If you need some extra money and maybe a degree, KFC may be the workplace for you. I love this story.
Yeah, the KFC Foundation, in partnership with Western Governors University, announcing KFC restaurant employees could receive 100% paid tuition when attending WGU to earn their degree. Here to tell us more about it is WGU's Chancellor, Allison Bell.
Hi. Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for being here. And you know, I read that and I wonder, because we said college students, but is it more so high school students going into college, or can you be in college but maybe wanting to come and transfer to WGU?
All of the above. And what I'd like to also talk about are adult students who'd like to return and maybe complete their degree. Older students. You know, at WGU, our students are, you know, working adults. So anything. Everyone can come.
So how stringent is the criteria? I've got to be employed at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's right.
I mean, how many hours do I have to be working? Are there any
part-time or full-time?
Okay.
The only requirement is that they be an employee of KFC, one of the participating restaurants, which most of the franchisees do participate. There are more than 90 restaurants in Indiana that qualify.
Wow.
Day one, working full-time or part-time. And then when you complete your degree, there's no obligation to stay working at KFC.
That's fantastic.
That's incredible. I
to
told her, I said, where was this? You know, when I was in school. I mean, this has to be huge for a lot of students out there, but I'm sure that there's a bigger part of this as to why this is happening as well.
Sure. Well, some of it, so the KFC Foundation is a not-for-profit affiliated with KFC, and they have had this scholarship program for years, and part of it is they're a service organization. But part of it also, it drives employment to these KFC restaurants.
And high quality employment
exactly, and retention of those employees. So it solves multiple problems. It solves problems for the employees. It solves problems for the restaurants also. And they partnered with WGU because of the flexible online competency-based model made sense for folks who are working. And they've really increased their usage just since we launched in January of this scholarship program.
I'm curious as to the feedback, you know, from students. I mean, college is expensive.
Yes.
And their parents as well. Do you hear from parents of these students too? I mean, that has to be a big load off of everybody's backs.
Well, what we are hearing, it's so new for us. This just launched in January. We had our first students start in March. And so what we're hearing are a lot of people, even you said it, hey, I might need to send my kid to KFC. And it's true. I mean, this creates an opportunity for people who might not have an opportunity or be able to afford college otherwise. It's incredible, really. It's freeing.
And I think about, and for Kentucky Fried Chicken, I mean, it's a great, generous thing, but it's also a benefit because you're getting employees who are arguably more motivated than your average fast food employee.
And they're learning, you know, the skills that they're gaining along the way, you know, regardless of the degree program, they're applicable to the workplace.
Well, and I always say too, because I worked as a waitress in the food industry years ago, there are so many skills and social skills that you get from that, you know, meeting, greeting, treating people, you know, a certain way, and I'm sure that you see that as well.
Oh, definitely. And it's like anything. If you're working and going to school, the lessons that you're learning when you're working apply to school and vice versa. It's a really wonderful experience for the students.
Carry with you for sure.
Yes,
absolutely. Chancellor, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate that so much. There you go. Good stuff, Kayla.